Anxiety and depression can have a huge impact on your life, but luckily there are steps you can take to make it easier to get through the day. Stay tuned for advice on how to deal with it, even if you're really struggling. Part 1. Make lifestyle changes. First, exercise regularly. Not only does regular exercise reduce the likelihood of cardiovascular disease and other illnesses, it has also been proven to treat both depression and anxiety. Exercise releases endorphins, a brain chemical that makes you feel good and improves your mood. It also reduces certain immune system chemicals that cause depression and increases body temperature, which promotes relaxation. Second, reduce alcohol consumption. People suffering from anxiety tend to turn to alcohol to relieve their tension and nervousness. Though alcohol may ease symptoms temporarily, it will actually make them worse in the long run. Because alcohol is a depressant, it briefly suppresses your feelings of anxiety or tension. However, when the alcohol is metabolized and exits the body, your anxiety and depression will rebound. Switch to decaffeinated coffee. The high caffeine content of coffee can make anxiety symptoms worse in both the short and long term. Caffeine is a stimulant that makes your body and nervous system wired and alert, increasing the risk of worsening or developing depression. Reduce or eliminate nicotine. Like caffeine, nicotine is a stimulant and can produce many of the same effects on the body associated with other stimulants. Nicotine is found in tobacco products and also in non-tobacco products such as nicotine gum. Structure your day. Depression is a painful experience that affects your mood, but also your energy and motivation. Be tempted to stay in bed all day. You can feel anxious when you don't know how your day is going to go. Try to stick to your regular routines as much as possible and don't let your mood dictate what you do. Part 2. Perspective shift. Learn to live in the present moment. If you suffer from anxiety, it may be because you are worried, insecure, or nervous about the future. If you suffer from depression, it may be because you are constantly thinking about the past, thinking about things that went wrong, or having self-destructive thoughts. Learning to appreciate the present moment will have a remarkable impact on your life. However, this is not an easy task, but it will help you separate your feelings from your thoughts. Meditate regular. Meditation practice has been shown to reduce symptoms of stress and anxiety. Mindfulness can also help you feel more connected to others, can help you gain more control over your emotions, and improve your ability to see situations in a new light. Consider joining a meditation center or group in your area. Calm down your inner critic. Your inner critic has self-destructive or over-the-top thoughts that keep your feelings of depression and anxiety at bay. Your inner critic may say things like, "I'm a failure," or "I can't do anything and I'm stuck." Your inner critic can also latch on to one of your worrying or anxiety-provoking thoughts, and then cause a snowball effect of more and more troubling thoughts. Thoughts like these prevent you from seeing options in your life, make you feel incapable or stuck, or perpetuate worry, depression, or anxiety. Cope with painful memories. Many people are depressed or anxious because they are holding on to one or more traumatic experiences from the past and are going through significant changes or have lost a loved one. Although erasing these memories and having these experiences is extremely difficult, there are things you can do to reduce their prevalence in your daily life. Let your thoughts out. If you are struggling with depression, anxiety, or trying to process a past trauma, describe what happened and how it made you feel. You can do this by writing in a journal or by talking to someone you trust. Bringing it out into the open is better than suppressing it. Also consider the contextual aspects of the traumatic event. Remembering other aspects of the day the event happened, like the weather or who else was there, can help you dissolve some of the negative associations. You will never be alone. And talking to people is difficult, but it can be very useful. Tell your parents, friends, or someone you trust. Talking about it online is not a good idea. Sometimes even talking to pets or stuffed animals can help calm you down. Part 3. Coping with the moment. Cope with anxiety and depression now. Anxiety can be a convulsive experience and make you feel like you are losing control. There are some techniques you can try to calm your body and mind. They vary depending on the type of depression you have. Some feel overwhelmingly sad, while others feel nothing at all and just feel numb. Still others may have sudden episodes of irritability. Try progressive muscle relaxation. Progressive muscle relaxation is a method that helps to physically reduce tension in the muscles and signal the brain to calm down. Then loosen the muscle groups of the body. Work from head to toe, making sure to focus on the sensations you feel as you release the contraction and feel the muscle tension release. Practice diaphragmatic breathing. Controlled breathing, or diaphragmatic breathing, is another way to signal your body to relax and calm its response to stress, which is often anxiety. Controlled breathing signals your brain to release neurotransmitters, which signals your body that it is no longer in danger and can calm down. Practice diaphragmatic breathing by taking a full breath, which causes your abdomen to expand, hold, and then release. Distract yourself. Distraction is a short-term technique you can use when you're in a situation that may not be appropriate for depression or anxiety, such as when you're not busy at work. Participating in activities is some examples of distraction. When you're at work, chat up a coworker about funny cat videos or organize the pantry. If you are at home with your children or grandchildren and cannot bear to be excited, take them for a walk or read a book together. Part 4. Find professional help. Find the right therapist for you. Do your research and meet with several different doctors before deciding on one to stay with. During your first session, your doctor will ask you to describe your symptoms, how long they have been present, and what is from your past. See a psychiatrist. You may decide to see a psychiatrist, a doctor with a medical degree who is licensed to prescribe medication. Psychiatrists often combine psychotherapy and medical treatment, but not always. Different types of antidepressants are also prescribed to treat anxiety. These types of drugs include SSRIs, SNRIs, and tricyclic antidepressants. Talk to a psychologist. You can also see a psychologist, a non-medical doctor who focuses on cognitive behavioral and talk therapy. In most U.S. states, psychologists are not licensed to prescribe medication. However, there are a few states where psychologists can prescribe medication, including New Mexico, Louisiana, and Illinois. Part 5. The standard signs of medical depression. 1. Weight loss, in particular weight reduction that isn't met through weight loss plan and exercise. 2. Feelings of emptiness and sadness regularly defined as a sense of purposelessness and absence of drive. 3. Growing disinterest in hobbies and sports you used to like. This could slowly come on, however attempt to notice in case you've stopped doing the things you love. 4. Either dozing an excessive amount of or too little. Examine in case you are having problem falling or staying asleep. Also, notice in case you have a tendency to sleep in or sleep through the day. 5. Loss of energy. Test to look in case you experience like you're dragging and experience fatigue through the day. 6. Increased irritability. Examine in case you are feeling in particular irritable or maybe restless. 7. Lowered self-esteem. Do you discover yourself feeling worthless, inadequate, or guilty? If so, take watch if those emotions are new or worsening. 8. Trouble with concentration. In case you are having problem with duties that earlier than had been no problem, this is probably a signal of the onset of despair. Contemplating suicide. In case you are considering suicide, are looking for expert assist immediately. Suicide is a severe symptom of depression. That is it for today. I hope you found something useful from this video. If you did, subscribe to our channel and leave a big thumbs up.